always trying to make the perfect video, and still getting low views and terrible retention. That was me. I thought the problem was the thumbnail, then the title, then the music, then the editing. I was wrong. The real problem was the workflow behind the video. Too many tools, too many prompts, too many rewrites, no focus, too much friction. So I tore the entire system apart and rebuilt it from the engine room. Most creators hide their mistakes. I'm documenting mine. And by the end of this video, I'll show you the 3 AI tools, the workflows, and the hardware setup that actually survived the audit, including how I run this channel from Mauritius on a 5G connection. This is the audit. Welcome to the engine room. So these are the audit results. Too many tools, too many prompts, too much complexity. I was spending more time managing the workflow than actually creating videos. The system looked impressive, but it had friction everywhere. So I made one rule. If I still have to copy and paste between applications, it's not automation. It's just extra work pretending to be efficient. Anything that slowed the process down got cut. What survived were 3 core tools: simple, reliable, efficient. And the result? I reduced my video production time from 1 week to 3 days. Not by working harder, by removing friction. Now I'm going to show you the 3 tools that survived the audit and the hardware setup that lets me run this channel from a small island in Mauritius on a 5G connection. This is the proof. Let's start with Phase 1. Phase 1, the tools that survived. Tool 1, this is the engine. It handles my repetitive writing, email responses, meeting summaries, task descriptions. But here's what I learned during the audit. The AI isn't the real product. The prompt is. I rewrote this prompt over and over until the output finally stopped sounding robotic and started sounding usable. Not easy, not straightforward, but worth it. Here's the prompt. Take it. The template matters more than the tool. Tool 2. This one organizes my week. Every Sunday evening, it pulls from my calendar, task list, and project notes, then builds a Monday morning briefing. What's due? What's blocked? What needs my attention first? I built this because I was tired of spending half of Monday morning organizing instead of creating. Now the process takes about 60 seconds. That's nearly 38 hours a year I get back just from removing friction. Tool 3. This is the newest addition, vidIQ. Honestly, I resisted adding another tool after the audit, but this one earned its place. Before vidIQ, I was spending hours researching titles, watching videos, checking comments, studying views, and still second-guessing every upload. Now I make decisions faster, not because the tool magically makes videos viral, but because the data helps me stop guessing. It's not creative advice. It's a competitive advantage. If you're trying to build a channel alongside a career, vidIQ becomes a force multiplier. The link is in the description. Now, none of this works without the right infrastructure. And honestly, hardware gets expensive fast. But after the audit, I stopped chasing the perfect setup and focused on something simpler, a setup that removes friction. The MacBook M5 became the center of everything: writing, editing, AI workflows, research, publishing. I don't spend time fighting the machine anymore. I just create. And for a creator trying to build consistently, that matters more than flashy specs. Next up, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is basically the mobile version of the engine room. It handles filming, quick edits, notes, screenshots, thumbnails, and idea capture when inspiration hits unexpectedly. And because it's always with me, I stopped missing ideas. That changed more than I expected. The camera system also means I don't need a separate video setup. Simple, fast, practical. And then there's the 5G hotspot. I live in Mauritius, a small island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. A lot of people think your location limits your opportunities online. I disagree. Your systems matter more than your geography. This small black box is what connects my workflow to the global digital economy. Every piece of hardware I mentioned is linked in the description. Full disclosure, as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. That's how I'm funding this engine room while I build it. And if you're trying to build something similar, Those links help support the channel at no extra cost to you. So here's what the audit actually gave me. 3 tools, 3 pieces of hardware, less friction, less wasted motion. The system is leaner, faster, and easier to repeat consistently, and more importantly, it's documented, which means you can build alongside me. I'm not claiming to have mastered AI, but if you're trying to build smarter, create consistently, and simplify the chaos behind the work, welcome to the engine room. Subscribe and join me for phase 2 of the audit, the publishing system,